Hi. What, were you expecting some sort of, like, intro scene or something? Unfortunately, this game doesn't have one. But what it does have, gameplay. I don't know. Hello, welcome to stream. And welcome to a new Let's Play of... this. Super PickUps. For the PlayStation 2. A super new game. This is actually a game I teased that I was going to play at some point last year. Guess what? Guess what didn't happen? It's almost October 2025 now. Fuck. But yeah. So, in this little introduction here, not only am I going to tell you what this game is, I'm also going to debunk, well, I don't know about debunk, but I'm also going to denounce misinformation about this game that's spread on the internet. So, what is this game? Well, it's Super PickUps for the PS2. Pretty obvious. What is this game? Well, I can tell you who published it. XS Games. You know what other game XS published? This. So, here's where the misinformation goes. You see these two? The internet thinks these are this is a sequel to this. That's wrong. Just because they were published by the same company, no. These are not the same. This was developed by a completely different company. Just because this has the same publisher doesn't mean it's the same as this. Wikipedia says it. Other game databases say it. I'm here to say these are not part of the same franchise. Bar none. Period. And I will provide more evidence as to why. Because, well, this game was developed by a little company. You might know them. I'm kind of obsessed with their games. A little company called Milestone. You know what else Milestone made? They made this. You know what else Milestone made? They made this. This is the proper sequence of events. And I will prove it to you with gameplay. That's right. We went from Alfa Romeo Racing to Evolution GT with Corvette branding in the US to pickup trucks. Yeah. Because Milestone. So, this came out in 2007, which is a very late PS2 release. The PS3 already existed by then. But this released in 2007 for the PS2. There's also a Wii version of this game. So, there's that. I think it uses mobile motion controls. I don't know. I haven't really looked up much about the Wii version. So, I haven't really played this, but my first impressions is this game is a little bit shovelware-y. We'll get into it. And it has the, you know, the symptoms of shovelware by being a Wii PS2 release in well into the 7th generation of consoles. But we'll see. Yeah. Also, if Wikipedia is correct about this part, this came out in North America before Europe. Europe got this in 2008, allegedly. Milestone is from Italy. Most of their games are either released first and sometimes exclusively in Europe. Or in PAL territories. So this is a weird one. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to diving into this, to be honest. And yeah, like I said, I teased this at the end of my Evolution GT playthrough last year that I was going to play the sequel to that later on in 2024. It is September 21st, 2025. Do you remember the 21st night of September? You're about to, because I'm going to play Super PickUps for the PS2 on the 21st night of September. I would cue the Earth, Wind, and Fire, but copyright. So, since this game doesn't have an intro cinematic, what we're going to do is I'm going to switch to my stream, this scene. We're going to watch the PS2 startup sequence together, because I think that'll be cute. So let me just get up here and restart my PS2. Press the reset button. Love this. PS2 opening never gets old. Of course, I am playing this on an actual PS2, my one I've had since 2001-ish. It takes a while to initially, like, load and read a game. It's a little bit slow on the initial load, but it's fine. So we're just getting full. Okay, I have plenty of memory cards. It's fine. I might have to mute the game here for a moment because I don't know if the menu music is copyrighted, but I'm not taking that chance because YouTube is a horrible website run by horrible people that do not care about anyone that isn't themselves and their money. Anyways. Milestone. That's a very motorcycle. And that's it. We don't get an intro cinematic. We just get super pickups. If you notice, I don't know if you looked closely at the box art. These look kind of like NASCAR trucks, except they're turning right at what seems to be Martinsville. Yeah, no. They don't quite look the same in the actual game. Not quite. That's right. I don't have any save data for this game, so has an autosave feature. Sure, we'll enable autosave. Why not? Why the hell not? And this is the part where I mute it because I don't know if this music is copyrighted. But super pickups. We're just sent straight to the title screen, and yeah, there are demos that play once you idle, if you idle long enough. So here we have our file selection. I don't have any save files, so I'm gonna have to create a new one. So I guess let's just create a profile. Let's be, the main character of this channel, if you will. Miss Girlballs herself. Tivkaloptar. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's quickly go to options before we do anything else and turn off the music. So I can actually unmute it in OBS. So. Sure, why not? Alright, let's confirm those changes. Gotta autosave every time. Yeah, I've been looking forward to play this, especially after playing Evolution GT. Because I've been curious about kind of the games you don't really hear much about. I don't even know if this game is listed in Milestone's like website of like, because they have a page on the official Milestone site of like all the games they've made in the past. I don't know if this is on there. There's also another game, potentially two, but I think it's one. I'd have to do some research, like on-field research about it. That uses that also came out around this time. That may as similar to these. So let's just do our controller setup. So let's see. Layout A does not have the right stick for accelerating, so I'm not using that. In fact, I'm going to use layout C, I think, because that has the right stick accelerate. I don't really give a shit about looking right or left. Handbrake probably not going to need. Change view, I'm not going to need. Divka's the professional racer. Steve is the legendary motorsports ace driver. And Sleeve is the delinquent that races on streets. And we got shifting on the shoulder buttons. I don't know if I want shifting on the 1 or 2 shoulders. That's the problem. Steve is also a Arcanine, yes. Sleeve McDitchell. Get his name right. I would pronounce it like Michael, but I do not want to say a slur every time I say his name, so it's Ditchell. McDitchell. I think I'll do shifting on the 1 shoulders. It sounds like it makes more sense to me. You know, there's a nitro button. We'll get into that. I think we'll use this layout. And this Super PickUps for the PS2. While this is auto-saving, I guess I can change the category on Twitch. This game has 24 followers on Twitch. Somehow I don't believe that. Alright, driving aids. Typical driving aids, we have ABS, we have traction control, we have automatic shifting, we have ghost saving. This only applies to practice versus clock mode, okay. Part of the driving aids, sure. Yes, this is PS2, yes. Like I said, for the PS2. And then we can choose our speed measurements. We can do it in, you know. Yeah. I don't have a joke for this, I'm sorry. So there's that. I now have just a stack of PS2 games on my table, and it's distracting me. This is not a Need for Speed game. This is a... So, to my understanding, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Unless someone has proof from a person who worked at Milestone, who worked on this game, or at XS Games, that says otherwise, I'm considering this a sequel to Evolution GT, and not Super Trucks Racing, which is a completely different type of truck racing game. Video options, that's just screen alignment. And then we have our credits. So, there's that. As far as our main menu here, we don't have many options, but we do have options. Driver selection is just our profile selection. Hooray. We do have a multiplayer mode for split screen. We have a quick race mode, which is your typical pick any vehicle, pick any track, set your parameters, go race. And then we have the main part of this game, the career mode, where we face the angriest drivers in the world to become a racing legend. Legend is a proper noun. The angriest drivers, not necessarily the best drivers. The angriest drivers. Yeah, this is Steam King pointed it out, but there's going to be a lot of things that corroborate my this is an Evolution GT sequel claim, like the menu, the UI being very similar, just, you know, colorized differently. Anyways, let's begin the career mode and also start the timer, I guess. So, here we are. In order to compete in the season's championships, you need to be enrolled in a team. Enrolled, it's like we're going to racing school. Each team will grant you a bonus in money gained through accomplishments during the race. Choose the team that fits your driving style. Once chosen, you won't be able to change your team until the beginning of the next season. So we're stuck with them for the whole season. Alright. Again, this further corroborates this is an Evolution GT sequel. We get to pick our team, and our team has different multipliers for stuff. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, the trucks in this game are not licensed. They're very they are not licensed. Anyway, so we have options here. We have BF Goodrich, where we drive the number 5. We get a 2x bonus for winning, 2.5 to just race records, and 2x for lap records. Leading is what we're born for. Well then. Next up we have C-Ray, to galvanize the crowd. That's a word. There's nothing better than overtaking other drivers. So here they offer a 2.5 times bonus to winning lap records and 2 times to overtakes. Okay. We have K&N. Always take care of your car. Provides bonuses for clean race and clean laps. The K&N livery is kind of nice with the random flames. We have Pod Masks. Use your nitro to stay ahead, but try not to wreck your truck. Okay. I like how their little blurbs kind of hints at the what they're like looking for and what reward multipliers they give. So you get 1.5 for a clean race, 2 for leading laps, and 2.5x for using nitro. We have XS Games, the publisher of this game. Stick to your opponent's bumper, then leave them behind using the nitro. So get bonuses for cunning overtakes, drafting, and using nitro. Okay. And then we have BBS, Big Black Socks. I'm wearing blue socks, so I can't make the joke, or make the visual joke. Try to win the race without using nitro. Ooh. And they reward clean laps, car conditions, and not using nitro. Interesting. So, as far as to fit my driving style and goals, I think we're going to side with BF Goodrich, because I think they provide the reward multipliers that would probably best apply to me. I think. Screw it. Let's go. Once you select a team, you cannot change it for the duration of the season. Do you want to proceed? Yes, I do. Alright, so here is our career menu. So, this is very similar in Evolution GT in most things. We have our season. Welcome to the new season. Win medals to access new championships. Where we have different championships. Races win those championships. We also have challenges we can do. Based on different types of driving. We have a practice mode where we can just kind of run some practice laps. We have a garage here. We can check out our vehicles. Right now we have the extensive front side. That's the name of the truck. It's a street type from 2007. Rear-wheel drive. And it has 228 horsepower. And if I hold the right stick in any direction, we can do that. Interesting. We have a lot of different characteristics and stats for the vehicles. We have max speed, grip, stability, nitro tank, nitro refill, handling, acceleration, braking, and resistance. And we have more trucks that we can unlock along the way, but we don't have them yet, so we're just going to have to, yeah. And they're all obviously unlicensed. So this thing has no top speed, pretty good grip, pretty decent stability for the beginning of the game, I guess. Fuck all for nitro. And good at handling, acceleration, and braking. And low resistance, which I guess means low strength? Health? I don't know. 228 horsepower. Cool. There's a tuning menu. In this page, you can equip upgrades that you've gained during the game. Engine, suspension, body, and brakes can tune up your vehicle so that you can customize it for a specific event. You can also try different upgrade combinations to experiment with new driving styles. Yeah. So we have 4 different upgrade types with different stages that are currently locked. That is something new. That is something different between this and Evolution GT, is the ability to upgrade our vehicles. In the previous games, it was just, here's the car, that are its stats. Here we can actually upgrade things. And speaking of stats, we have the stat screen. Gives us our career overview, which shows what team we've been on in the season, what races we've competed in and our results, driver history with all kinds of percentage stats and races in entered and nitro time and time played and all kinds of stuff. Very in-depth stat screen. We have our opponent stats, which we can show or look at who the podium percentage for all of the drivers we've raced against. Team stats, same as the driver stats, but on a team base. Is interesting. And then our best lap times for each, looks like event. Yeah, event. Yeah, a lot of statistics for this game. If you're a stat nerd, be right up your alley. And that's the career menu. One thing, if you remember me watching me play Alfa Romeo Racing Italiano and Evolution GT, you might be thinking, where's the RPG stuff? Well, that is one major way that this game differs from those two. No RPG elements. Which is kind of sad, actually. That was kind of like the appeal of those games is you like actually increase your driver stats to make the vehicles drive less terrible and stuff. It's very interesting, but instead we get vehicle upgrades and we have currency instead of like an XP system. We have currency system. So right now we have $0. Apparently we need $2,000 to unlock an upgrade. And yeah, there we go. So that is the rundown of the career mode. Let's get started with our first race, which is part of the Street RWD series. We have 3 events here. Only the first one is unlocked right now. So let's go racing, shall we? We're going to Germany, short for our racetrack. Dry weather, 3-lap race. I can't speak. And let's race. Let's get into Super PickUps. The gameplay. Yeah. I'm very interested in how this experience is going to be, because again, I'm honestly expecting a downgrade from Evolution GT. Same font as Super Trucks Racing. It is not. I directly compared the fonts, and they are not the same. Anyways, here's our starting grid. I did not look at it at all. There's our drivers. And here we... Okay, I do have to manually shift it out of neutral to start. Here we go. First race is at a street course, so... with the removal of the RPG elements, there's also some features in this game that no longer exist, such as intimidation. And that's... Thank you for that. Intimidation, as well as driver health. And the, I think even the tiger effect is not here. Not in this game. So again, all the things that made the previous games really interesting, and made them more interesting than, like, more intriguing than just the base driving. Unfortunately not here in this game, which, again, gives more credence to the kind of shovelware-y vibes that I get from this. Excuse me. I'm not driving very well. I can't blame my stats being shit at the beginning of the game on anymore for me driving like shit. No, I'm just driving like shit. It's fine. Oh, this does have damage modeling at least. There is that. My front bumper is, oh my god, front bumper is loose. I made $18 from drafting there. So yeah, instead of, oh, right, nitrous. So instead of earning XP, like we did in the previous games in this series, from doing stuff like drafting and overtaking and just driving in general, we earn money. We earn little scraps of cash, since the currency system has pretty much replaced the XP system. And holy shit, I caught and passed him really quick. Alright. This is the rookie season, so I'm expecting everyone to be pretty slow. So yeah. And there we go, we passed Cawson. We still do have vehicle health. That bar on the bottom left is our... Oh, I forgot that was a 180. So that yellow bar is our truck health. And I've taken a lot of damage. I don't think it affects the performance, but I also have not played this game past this first race. So I don't know if there is mechanical damage. I don't remember if Evolution GT had mechanical damage. It might have? I don't remember. I played that in 2024. A lot has happened in my brain since 2024. Mostly bad things. Yeah, we're like the opposite of a pay driver. Instead of paying to race, we're getting paid to race. Just by doing things on track. And there we go, we won. We won our first race against Cawson and Solo Sokoa? And Chinese? I guess that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Parker, Uzumaki, Picardo, and Buchanan. And just a basic result screen here. We do have a replay mode, which I will have to try to use for thumbnail purposes. Not right now, though, but there are replays, so that's cool. And there we go. First place, you've won the gold medal. Here's our race results in full on the loading screen, just like Evolution GT. My teammate... Oh, my teammate Solo. Okay. Huge gap from second to third. Won by 9 seconds. And it's another 11 seconds back to third. I very easily got the fastest lap of the race. In fact, I got the only sub 1 minute lap of the race. Hooray. So, there we go. And that's our first race done. And here's our accomplishments. So we earned a total of $1,663 in that race. And here's the breakdown of all that cash. Again, this was XP in the previous games, but it's money in this one. So we got 800 for winning. We got 187 for race record. I believe that means fastest race time, like in terms of time trials. We got 2 lap records, so I got $200 total. $59 for our car condition. I assume that means our truck was at 59 health, maybe? I don't know. 59% health. Judging by the bar, that kind of sounds about right. No clean laps, so we don't get any money. $71 for leading the race. I assume that gradually increases the longer we lead. $0 for eliminations, which I assume means truck destruction. As in, health bar goes to 0 for the opponents. 8 overtakes completed. We got $40 from that, so $5 in overtake. 0 cunning overtakes, which I think requires nitrous. I assume. $56 from drafting, $0 from nitro, but we did get a $250 bonus from using no nitro, which is intentional on my part. So there's our breakdown of our earnings. And there we go. First race done. We've completed 1% of the game. Yeah. How about that? There's not really... we can't do any tuning or anything, so... Then, yeah. We'll look at the stats, like, at the end of, like, sessions and stuff. So really, the only thing to do is to, I guess, move on to round 2 of the Street RWD Drive series in our rookie season. So, next up, we're going to Switzerland for the short circuit there for 3 laps in the dry. Let's go. Someone say trucks. We are picking up our truck. I like that truck. It has a wing. Out to wing trucks. Thoughts on the new cars coming to Gran Turismo 7? I don't have any. I don't even know what the cars... I saw that there was a teaser for like 5 new cars, but I don't know what they are, and I don't know. I'm just not interested. Uzumaki's on pole. Where's my teammate? Oh, he's starting right in front of me. He's solo. Starting 6th. This is a very Ute-looking truck. Looks... Definitely doesn't look American. Alright, so... let's go. I guess now we should, probably check out some other things, like the different cameras options here. As I get blown away by their nitrous. So yeah, this is our default camera, which is actually a pretty nice chase cam, I'm not gonna lie. But we have this chase cam, which is kind of lower to the ground. We have our bumper cam. We have a hood cam. And then we have a roof cam. You want that Gran Turismo 4 experience. Actually, you know what? Visually, with the environments and everything, this does feel very Gran Turismo 4. This roof cam, maybe it's just me being weird. And then back to the default chase cam. Anyways, I should probably use some nitrous because everyone else is using it and they're driving away from it on the straights when they do. So a little, just like with Midnight Club 2, we're going to press R2 and give it a squeeze. But this nitrous is a hold to use. And we get a very significant acceleration boost. We can also reach a higher top speed with it. And it does refill over time, just gradually. See that smaller meter underneath the tack? That's our nitrous meter, or nitrous gauge. So that shows how much nitrous we have remaining. It's called nitro, but I'm just saying. Oh, and I wrecked my truck. I did not realize I was at such low health, and I just took the lead, damn it. Oops. I lost. I fucked it. DNF. Truck broke. God damn it. Son of a bitch. And, that's why you pay attention to your vehicle's health. 8th place, baby, yeah. Well, that's not going to look on the stat sheet, but I did earn $220, so, you know, there is that. I got a lap record. I got $1 for leading right before my truck exploded. I did get $35 for using nitro. I don't actually know if it's more beneficial to spam the hell out of nitro or to not use it at all in terms of monetary gain. I don't know. I guess I'll let's find out and try to use it more efficiently. Okay, back to Switzerland. Also, Paulie pointed out, I think this is a track that has been used in previous games in the series. I don't know if it was based in Switzerland in Evolution GT, but definitely familiar. I think we're going in the opposite direction as well as this track in Evolution GT. I'm pretty sure we went the other way. A little cheeky way to get more out of their the tracks they made. We'll go the other direction. This game came out in 2007. Everyone's nitrosing off the line. I guess I might as well. Even though I was also spinning the shit out of my tires. I do have traction control off, so Lamau wheel spin. It's solo, please. We're on the same team. Oh, nope. This is how everything fell apart last time. No Ross Chastain, please. don't need to Hail Melon our way through here. Damn. Alright. Go. Do love the track design. Honestly, one thing I love about the track design of these games is some of them are just straight up, what if this real-life racetrack was on a rural road? I don't know if this is one of those examples, but it's kind of hard to tell because we're doing like a short version and we're also going backwards. And I don't remember this track shape from Evolution GT. It does feel kind of Red Bull ringy. I don't know. But yeah, this is a sequel to Evolution GT. There is one very important detail I'm kind of halfway intentionally leaving out, and that is another game that actually kind of is part of this that technically released before or between Evolution GT and this, but I don't have that game yet, so I decided to go with this first. And again, I need to do some research on it because there's some very interesting marketing going along with that game, and that's all I'm going to say about it. When the time comes, I will reveal. We'll talk about it. Alright, so these races are pretty chaotic until you get to the lead, and then simple. There we go. I didn't screw it up this time, and my teammate finished last. Jarrett and Labani stock car racing 2 electric boogaloo. Yes, it's Toko race driver. Hooray, I won. You've won the gold medal. 5 seconds over Parker for Team K&N. Oh, that lap I ran in the last attempt was faster than my best lap in this attempt. Interesting. Pretty quick races. And that was only, you know, less than 2.5 minutes. We've earned $1,364. And our new current balance is lower than that. I guess it automatically takes the $2,000 out once we reach the threshold for the upgrade. So it's kind of like acting like an XP bar in that case. It's interesting. So here's our rundown. I got 9 overtakes in that one. Yeah, I made $90 from Nitro, and I was using it quite a bit. Most one. This is similar to the UI font in Most Wanted. I didn't think about that until now, Michelle. Interesting. Anyways, we got a new upgrade that's automatically purchased, I guess. Stage 1. Body upgrade brought to you by Pep Boys Auto. I like all these like official brands and stuff in the game, but they don't have any actual like licensed trucks, which is interesting. We got +1 in resistance. So yeah, that's more rigidity and / health. Cool. So it looks like our upgrade path is predetermined, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping I could choose my own upgrades. Congratulations, you've purchased an upgrade. Congratulations, we've purchased an upgrade for you. Access the tuning menu to customize the vehicles. Okie dokie. So now we got the stage 1 body, which, yeah, resistance +1. So that's a +1, that little green bar, that's what that represents. So yeah, thanks Pep Boys. My truck is slightly stronger now. And will resist death a little easier, I guess. Hooray. So, let's finish the Street RWD Drive Cup, I guess. With a 3-lap race at Spain short. In the dry. All the short tracks. So far the progression is extremely linear. Again, one of the really cool things about the previous games, I'm just going to call them the previous games, and by that I mean Alfa Romeo Racing Italiano and Evolution GT, is messing around with different equipment and upgrades and stuff to have your own builds. This seems much more guided and linear, which again, kind of points down for this game. Which is a shame. Oh well. So I think what everything is going to boil down to here is just I play the game, and the game will take care of everything else for me as I progress. Smash. You know, as soon as I hit the nitrous button, I realized, oh wait, I'd probably get more money if I didn't use the nitrous at all. Plus, if I remember correctly, the AI are pretty slow at street tracks, at least for the most part. They were in Evolution GT. Then again, they kind of struggle with turns in general. At least in the rookie series. They'll probably become a little bit more competent once we progress through the game. We'll see. Oh, I remember this track. Okay. At least I remember that corner. Again, I think we might be going around reverse compared to this track in Evolution GT. Excuse me, sorry. Throat being cloggy for some reason. The Apex is a choose-your-own-adventure, Katomi. You pick your own Apex. That's all. But yeah, what you said, Jordan, this, the upgrade diversity does not exist. Which is kind of one of the big points of having an upgrade system in a racing game, is the diversity of, like, being able to make your own choices and stuff, so... Yeah, I think we're going to experience throughout this just kind of how, again, this game does feel like shovelware. And I'm saying that as a fan of Milestone. Even they're not immune to pumping out garbage for the sake of having something new on the shelf. To be fair, Milestone's output over the years has been insane. It's amazed at how many of their games actually have quality in them, considering how many they release on a consistent basis. They're always dropping like 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 games a year. Crazy. Crazy what their output is. Because, like, during this time, they were also... Let's see, what else were they working on? I think they were working on a couple, like, non-racing titles, but also they were just getting back into getting into developing MotoGP games. If I remember correctly, because I think they developed a couple of the Capcom published ones? I think it's the Capcom series. There's like 3 different like series of MotoGP games around of this era. There's the Namco one, the THQ one, and Capcom. To be fair, a lot of their motorcycle games are just copy-paste. True. But, you know, they're your typical yearly licensed sports titles that they have to almost copy-paste just because of the... Yeah. Developing a new game in a year is impossible now. And plus, you know, if they have the assets, why not make things as easy as possible for them to, you know, meet their deadlines, because publisher deadlines suck. Anyways, we got a new upgrade. This time we got an engine stage 1, brought to us by Edelbrock. Look at that! Ooh, look at that engine. That's an engine right there. So this is going to give us a +1 in speed and +1 in acceleration. Congratulations! 5 exclamation points. You know, now you have this new car in your garage. Okay, this is hard to read. White text on a predominantly white background with a very little small drop shadow. With a white trim on the truck. The B-Track LT, I think that is. From 1997. 4-wheel drive street type with 253 horsepower. Ooh. Congratulations! 5 exclamation points. Following championship has been unlocked. Street 4-wheel drive. And we've unlocked 3 new tracks for quick race mode. France short, Italy short, and Spain full. That's what those exclamation points mean. Cool. Alright. Let's look at our garage now. The LT Monster B-Track LT. Well then. Can't really tell the rear is definitely different. Okay, yeah, it's fairly different. Kind of bulkier. Has higher speed, grip, or higher speed. Lower acceleration. Which is interesting considering it's a 4-wheel drive truck with more power. Looks like the upgrades carry over, so I don't have to worry about that because it had the resistance +1. So, let's get our stage 1 engine to increase max speed and acceleration by 1. And voila! We've completed our first series. Oh, I'm like, why can't I do these? Because I'm in a 4-wheel drive truck, and it's for rear-wheel drive trucks. So I guess, let's just do the Street 4-wheel drive series next. We'll get to the challenges eventually. So, yeah, first race at France. Short, 3 laps, dry weather. Let's keep going. We've figured out, for the most part, the gameplay loop, and let's just keep looping. I'm interested in seeing what this track is going to be, because these locations are extremely vague. I wonder if we're going to have any licensed tracks in this game, because there were in Evolution GT. Oh, okay. Was this in... I recognize this track. I do not remember if it was in Evolution, or if it was... where it was in Evolution GT. Yeah, Imolant. Oh yeah, this is the Imola track. Yeah, I can see it now. Alright. Much less wheel spin because of, you know, 4-wheel drive. Oh, this is very Imola. Okay. Pretty sure we went the other direction. Yeah, we definitely went the other direction in this, in Evolution GT. So yeah, it looks like so far every track in this game, A is from Evolution GT and B is run in reverse compared to Evo GT. exact. It's not the same exact game, but it is the prequel to this game. This is the sequel to Evolution GT. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna try to win this without using nitrous. That was actually a surprising amount of off-road grip. This might be difficult because there are some pretty long straights, and I assume they're just using the hell out of the nitrous. I also got to be careful on the brakes. There's no ABS. Alright, probably gonna have to nitro this. Ooh! Actually, you're right, Jordan. This does have very Fiat Coupe taillights. I was gonna go for the no nitro bonus, but I think there's too many long straights in this track. Also, this truck's a 4-speed. Damn it. I'm not used to them braking so early for these corners, because they like stop well before the turn-in point. Just throwing me off. Better. I'm not feeling better, but I'm getting back in the groove. I think you get back behind me, sir. Oh god. Made it. We're good. Let's see if I can just nitro my way to the lead. 1 lap to go. Didn't lead that, or did I lead that lap? I actually don't know. Oh, stop the truck. Stop the presses. That was close. I'm getting 930 Pumpkaboo eggs. Where did my life go wrong? The day you decided to shiny hunt. I assume that's what you're doing. Yeah, visually this feels very like Monte Carlo. I should have turned away. Yeah, you should have just committed to a slightly less but still fucking insane task of just completing the Pokedex. Maybe even committing to a full living dex. Don't do that. I'm an idiot. Well, might as well get a couple more bucks for using nitrous at the end here. I win. I did that one already. Shit. That was the predecessor. Well, then I don't know what to do. I don't know. Can't help you anymore. Alright, so Picardo finishes second. My teammate Solo in last again. Damn, he sucks. He was way behind. Him and Cossin. What the hell were they doing? They were 8 seconds a lap slower. Thereabouts. I've been shiny hunting in Violet the past few weeks. There was that one dude at work who was like shiny hunting a Squirtle in Gen 4. I think Gen 4. He finally got it. It took 15,000 resets. And he was using 3 games simultaneously to obtain this. Crazy. Oh, hey, we got a new upgrade, because our, the money we earned is less than the money we have. Yo, $69 for car condition, nice. Okay, I got $100 for nitroing. Not bad. Yeah, that was tough luck. Alright, we got stage 1 brake upgrades this time, brought to you by Brembo. So we get a +1 in braking now. I guess each of the stage 1 upgrades cost $2,000. You guys think will ever be a series that rivals Gran Turismo other than Forza? In terms of anything new, no, because companies don't want to take risk on that because it's not going to automatically make them $1 billion immediately. Alright, stage 1 brakes applied. We're up to 5% done. Let's head to race 2 of Street 4-wheel drive. Italy short. We've been to Italy? We have not been to Italy. Let's go to Italy. Short. Welcome back, Evolution GT. Yeah, GT is kind of in its own thing. This is true, Carl. Either they don't have the budget or they will not be given the budget. Forza pretends to. Microsoft hasn't paid them in at least a decade. Yeah. And with the kind of cut, like, Microsoft only cares about Horizon. Oh shit, it's the Nürburgring. I recognize those last sequence of corners. These trucks are quite super. Hee hee. Alright, here we go. Race 2. I'm pretty sure this was ran backwards in Evolution GT, so we're actually doing forward Nürburgring in this game. Hi, Cass. Welcome to the shovelware era of Milestone. It wasn't very long, but they got a couple of them out. Yeah, no Tiger effect. There's no, like, RPG mechanics in this game, which is really a shame, because that's kind of what made... that's what made Alfa Romeo and Evolution GT stand out to me. Instead of just being another mediocre-ish PS2 racing game. Is the RPG elements and features. This game unfortunately has none of that. It's just straight up truck racing with a linear upgrade path. By linear, I mean the upgrades are chosen for you. We're getting Crumb sponsoring. Milestone, please. I would really love a free copy of Screamer. It's new to me, damn it. Oh my god. We've entered Test Drive 6. That was a lot of tomfoolery. Yeah. Like, I really like Alfa Romeo and Evolution GT. You remove the RPG stuff, they are very mediocre racing games on a platform that had a ton of mediocre racing games. I still love the games. And it's mostly because of the RPG stuff. I also just... I don't know. I'm weird and... I guess I can just see past the flaws of a lot of games, and especially of this era. I appreciate the effort that went into it. Same. Yeah. The appeal to that game is definitely the different potential, like, driver builds you could do using the RPG elements and the stuff. Yeah, this is the short. Oh, this is mirrored, isn't it? I did not realize until now this is also mirrored. That's another thing Milestone did with these real racetracks, but on rural roads, is they just mirrored them sometimes. Excuse you. Costing me a win. I want to get that bonus for not nitroing, which is why I'm not nitroing. Yeah, I think it's safe to say, Cass, when you get to this and however long it's going to take you to get to the S's, this will not be a enjoyable experience. Or deeply engaging experience, I guess. Out of my way, bitch boy. Mostly shovelware. I wouldn't even say Milestone is mostly shovelware. They've just got some goofy ambitions on top of the fact that they also just make, you know, MotoGP all the time. In my opinion, Evo GT is better. Both, if we're talking compared to Alpha or this. Oh, how did I not hit the wall there? Isn't fair. Isn't far. Oh, yeah. I win. And I won without using nitrous. Ah. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I have a soft spot in my heart for Milestone. Maybe I'm the stupid person. It did get a PAL release on the PS2. It took them like almost a year, but there is a European copy of this game. I don't know if it's had a very large... I don't know how many copies there are out in the wild, but it exists. Hey, look, my teammate didn't finish last for once. He also didn't get a podium. And we just got another upgrade by $186. Cool. 10 overtakes. Yeah, 250 for no nitrous versus, like, up to half that. There's 7th gen and newer games. Same. Actually, I haven't really... Yeah. Because I have played all their WRC games, and I'm slowly getting through, like, MotoGP and, Scar Evo GT. They also have an Xbox exclusive game called Apex. I forget I think it has a different name in Europe, but, that's another game I'd like to play. However, I don't have a working Xbox, and emulation is still Anyways, we got our first suspension upgrade, brought to you by iBox Springs. Racing RWD. Yeah, that's it. They've also made another game using this this template that I don't have, that I would like to have. I think they made 07 and 08 that were published by Capcom 9K. But I think a different team, I think, made the THQ MotoGPs. I could be wrong. Check here. Yeah, okay. I just grabbed MotoGP 08 off my shelf, and it's Milestone Capcom, so... It looks like the THQ games were developed by Climax, at least 06 and 07 were. Anyways, back to this. Sorry, I got sidetracked. We now have Stage 1 upgrades for everything. So, +1 to stability and handling. Cool. One of my funny, or Well, let's load into this. So, last race is Street 4 Drive, Spain full, our first full track for 3 laps. This game does have Pep Boy. This game has a lot of like real like car performance parts brands. Like Pep Boys. But yeah, one of the kind of funny facts about Milestone is the fact that I think up until this year they've developed every World Superbike game across 3 different eras. Because they made the original Superbike games that were EA published, I think. And then they made the like 08 through 2012 series. And then they made Superbike 22. I think the only non-Milestone Superbike game is that VR game that recently came out. It's called Super PickUps. Alright, here we go. And Brembo, I'm driving for the BF Goodrich team. Oh! I followed him straight into the wall. Like a dunce. Excuse you. Alright, so here's the long circuit section. Oh my god. Nitro versus no nitro. Man was scooting. And they forgot where the turn is. That was a lot of carnage. They just all missed the turn. Sheesh. Alright, so the full circuit is not much longer than the short circuit. The track is way... Well, almost every MXGP game. Kyloton has made the most recent one, Katomi. Excuse you. I think those were Monumental's only games as well, 9K. I did like some research just randomly one day. I think that's what I read. I could be misremembering. They seem to not be able to take that hairpin, by the way. I think they're too busy trying to nitro fast. Then they're like, oh fuck, a turn. Yeah, like what I did there, except for the nitro part. Oh fuck, a turn. Except there I was trying to be easy on my brakes so I didn't lock them up, and I just proceeded to not slow down. What's up, Wolfie? We're playing Super PickUps, which is a PS2 pickup truck racing game developed by Milestone. That is pretty much a sequel to Evolution GT. That truck is dead, by the way. He ain't going anywhere. This definitely is a map from Evo GT. So far, we've learned that every track in this game, at least that I've driven, was a track in Evolution GT, but it's ran in the opposite direction in this game compared to Evo GT. So does the entirety of the internet cast. Like, literally Wikipedia and other, like, I looked up gameplay videos of this game, and all of them in the description are like, this is a sequel to Super Trucks Racing. It's not. The only really contributing factor to that claim is these games are both published by XS. However, completely different developers and completely different, like, yeah. That's where the similarities end. So I'm here to correct misinformation. This came out in 2007, Alex. Well, at least the PS2 version in North America. It came out in PAL territory, or in Europe in 2008, and then there was a Wii version that came out in 2008. Defender Super Trucks Racing. I like Super Trucks Racing. It's a very goofy game, but I really enjoy it. I got Super Trucks Racing in a Walmart 3-pack. This is one I got to add to my collection like a couple years ago. The Walmart 3-pack was Super Trucks Racing, Ford Racing 2, and Corvette, which I got brand new at Walmart for $10 back in like the early 2000s. I was stoked. I'm just like, yeah, racing games, because I'm stupid. I don't know anything about anything. I still don't know anything about anything. All right, we're less than $200 away from our next upgrade. Looks like. Same. I did my Let's Play of Corvette using my wheel. It worked surprisingly well. Was it good? By like wheel standards? Probably not. Was it fun? Hell yeah. Anyways, we have a new truck. New truck in our garage, the Contact R. Got a big ass drag wing on it. 1542 horsepower. What? Oh boy. Oh boy. And we've unlocked the Racing Rear-Wheel Drive Championship and 2 new tracks. I think someone accidentally added a 1 there. I don't know. The Tiger Contact R. Okay, yeah. That's some very different... That's a very taller stat graph. From 2006. Racing truck. Excuse me. This is rocket trucks, yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're about to find out if that 1500 is a typo. Because it's time for the Racing Rear-Wheel Drive Championship. Here we go. How much power did my last truck have? Like 200... I don't know. Hang on, let's go to the garage. We can look at this. We can check. 253 horsepower. And this is claiming 1,542. Well, I guess let's go to Valencia. Short. I wonder if this is going to be the Ricardo Tormo circuit. This is a 2-lap race as opposed to 3. So here we go. Do not use the face buttons and D-pad. Drive like in your GT3 replay. I am using the thumbsticks to drive in this one. Mostly because I don't want to destroy my thumb pushing down the X button as hard as possible because Lamau pressure sensitivity. This is the Ricardo Tormo circuit. We actually have different tacks. Different gauges for the trucks, which is cool. It's our 3rd truck we've driven, our 3rd unique gauge. Oh, I see. Chat, I think the 1500 horsepower was not a typo. Oh, brother. It's also a 4-speed, which is hilarious. Alright, so we have at least one real track in this game. Jesus Christ. Shenanigans. My god, the acceleration. Yeah, suddenly turned into F-Zero. Jeez Louise. Good thing this truck feels pretty stable in terms of, like, maneuverability. Alright, here we go. No! I got hooked. It's a 4-speed. 233 miles per hour. Oh no. Oh no. A lot has happened. Alright, this is a... Oh, okay. Well, the race trucks races are going to be interesting. This was the first one, and it's already ridiculous. Yeah, last place. You know what? I'm just gonna restart. I could finish the race and bank some money. I'm gonna restart instead. Okay. Super speed cheat activated. Alright, now that I know what I'm getting myself into. Dude, from a standing start, almost hitting 190 into turn 1. This is like modern MotoGP fast. Please? Stop it! He was hooking me. There's nothing I could do. Okay. The game did not give a fuck about that. Turns out there's no track limits here. NASCAR style. Oh my god, the curbs. Truck does not like the curbs. Teammate, solo please. Mr. Sokoa. Alright, this game has changed, has shifted from being just kind of boring to what the fuck is happening. 236. Damn it. The goal is to go around them, by the way, in order to pass them. Taking the lead. Go. Fuck, here they come. I just see their dot fast approaching me on the map. Help. We found the difficulty spike. Maybe this is what... Maybe it's a good thing we don't have RPG stat features in this game, because this on low-level RPG... low-level stats would be... impossible to drive. Oi. Hey, Marcel. So it turns out the game was not kidding when they said this truck had 1,500 horsepower. Not a sim. You know what? I'm just not going to touch that. I won. 55-second lap around the short version of Ricardo Tormo circuit. Oh. Yeah, this is the beginner race trucks, Steam King. I am terrified about how much faster they're gonna go. Also, hey, my teammate finished second. Look at that. BF Goodrich 1-2. It came from pickups to super pickups real quick. It really did. Not a simp, by the way. Alright, we got our stage 2 body upgrade. Brought to us by Pet Boys Auto. This actually gives us -1 in acceleration, but +2 resistance. Makes sense. A little more rigidity, a little heavier. Mamma mia. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and install it. Why not? Okay, well, I guess let's try to mentally prepare for our next... Oh, shit. I think I know this track. Stadium, sure. This is the Michelin Stadium, isn't it? And it's a 4-lap race, which means, yeah. Grab some real quick. Okay, here we go. This is going to be very... Yeah, this is a very short, tight track. I don't know how this is going to work. Have a good night, Jordan. It did cast, yes. So far, every track I've been on in this game is a track that has existed in Evolution GT. We are absolutely going the opposite direction, though. I might have to just not give a fuck about track limits, because I'm going to be too busy being out of control. This truck really does not react well to curbs. We've reached peak NASCAR. Now, that being said, I want to try to stay within track limits because I don't like cheating to win. However, as insane as this shit is, the very real chance that I just go flying off the track and accidentally take a shortcut. Earth, I assume. A really funny cast. Wait a minute, I'm in second. What the hell? Who is... What the Uzumaki doing? How? Excuse me. How did he get an 8-second lead? What happened? What the fuck? Okay. Alright, okay. He managed to run an 18.06. I'm flabbergasted. My flabbers have been gasted. I earned $366. Let's go. Alright, well, our first non-win podium, I guess. Well then. Let's try that again, and hope that they don't go flying ahead by several seconds. Okay. From pole, he's starting up front. I guess he just nitroed off the start and just kind of got away from the shenanigans. He's gonna throw in third gear, maybe fourth gear. Oh. Keeping an eye on him. Oh my god, the traffic jam. Oh yeah. He literally nitros off this turn and just fucks all the way off. Help. Can't drive. Alright, this is going to be a difficult one. First I thought this was going to be simple. Mr. Uzumaki has decided that it's not going to be that simple. I can't fucking drive. I am everywhere except on the racetrack. I might turn ABS on, to be perfectly honest. Oh my god. Come on. Oh. Cheat to win. Cheat to win. Alright. That was a lot of panic driving. I fully 100% cheated there. That was very much a cheat to win. However, I was in pretty much no control there for the most part. It doesn't help that there isn't really much grip loss on the grass. The gravel, yes. We're just gonna move on from that. I ran a 1673. I guarantee about 10% of that lap was actually on the racing surface. Yeah.
Hello, I'm a truck.
I'm a truck. Thank you for the resub, Nick. All right. I don't really know what to say about that. That was a race of all time. I made $900. Hoo-hee. Got stage 2 engine upgrade. So +2 to speed. I think that +1 acceleration is the same as stage 1. Text to each voice. Now how can I do that? I have it set up for messages when you subscribe to somebody or subscribe to me on Twitch, or resubscribe. These things are garbage. All right, so yeah, +1 excel is the same as stage 1, but +2 max speed. Okay, I am going to do something for probably the first time. I'm gonna turn ABS on. Because otherwise I'm just, like, it's... You try controlling your braking pressure by doing this. Nah. Type anything to here. I don't know if it works for the first subscription. If you resubscribe next month, you should have the option to leave a message that text-to-speech will read. I don't know how anything works. Anyways, sorry, my brain is fried from the 1,500 horsepower race truck that accelerates to 200 in, like, Red Bull 2010 speeds. Red Bull X 2010 speeds. Let's just go to Switzerland. 2-lap race here. Whoops, there it goes. Yep, my brain stopped. That's how I feel. Fucking my brain blue screened. This race. Oh, that's true. Racing is illegal. Well, was illegal in Switzerland. I think they recently lifted that ban. I don't remember. Remember, this is the 21st night of September. We're just gonna nitro off the line. Just throw it into freaking third or fourth gear. Oh my god. Alright, well this is going to be a lot easier than the, oh god, stadium race. We're going so freaking fast. Actually insane how fast we're going. I don't really like joking about that song anymore, because it's like Billy Joe wrote that about his dead father. This is an Evo GT track, yeah. Every track in this game so far is a track that was in Evolution GT. We're just going the opposite direction, except for Valencia, in which case we're going the correct direction, because that's a real track. Alright, well that was a quick 2-lap race. Holy shit. When we go back to the street trucks, they're gonna feel so freaking slow. That was 1 minute 12 race time. 33.14 second lap. Mamma mia. I won by 17 seconds. Well, turns out the AI at the stadium are still fast as fuck. Good to know. So this championship was just a brain blast. I got another upgrade. Just an absolute mindfuck. I got $8 for drafting. We've got our Stage 2 brake upgrade by Brembo. Dollar spent, 2,000. Alright, we got another new truck, appropriately named the IZ Rocket. This is allegedly from 1984. At least in there, this actually has less power than the previous truck. It only has 1,200. Very Dodge Ram off front grille. 4-wheel drive. This really is 1984. And now we have the Racing 4-wheel drive championship. And 2 new tracks unlocked. Oh, we're gonna have our first wet race. Oh dear. Alright. I fear. Wet race, 1,200 horsepower. Oh dear. I don't care if I do have 4-wheel drive. Whoops. Alright, well, the LT Monster brand IZ Rocket. There's its stats. A little better handling, a little worse nitro than the previous truck. 300 less horsepower. Alright, let's upgrade the brakes. Gives us a braking +2. So another +1 on braking. And let's try it. Let's do our last championship of the rookie season, Racing 4-wheel drive. Starting with Albacete Short. 3 laps in the dry. Hmm. Oh. Wait, isn't this a real track? Hang on. I don't remember. An interesting tack on this one. Okay, this thing's a 5-speed. Oh, we got things happening in front of me. Trucks crashing everywhere. Trucks are wide. Track is narrow. Oh my god. I almost have to cut the course just to be able to, like, even attempt an overtake. Otherwise, it's just completely blocked. This might be too fast. This might be a little too fast for comprehension. Oh, why are you nitroing in the middle of a corner, you dummy? 270 miles per hour, Jesus fuck. Why? Yeah, good thing I turned ABS on. I gotta be able to stop this thing. Alright, so we're definitely not going for the no nitro bonus for the race trucks. Because of hoo-hee. God. I almost hit 275. I got very scared, which is why I chickened out. What if we race time attack cars? What if the Red Bull X2010 was a truck and had nitrous? I need to, like, drive this thing normally just for some reprieve, and it's still crazy because it has 1,200 horsepower. Jesus Christ. Oh, at least these races are going by, fast. Good lord. Okay. Another one down. 39-second fast lap. Oh. Yeah, top speed 274. I wonder if that's measured in the stat screen. Mother of Mia. Just when I was about to say, man, this game's kind of boring. It's very linear, no cool RPG stuff. And then the game is like, what if 1,500 horsepower? You want to go 250 plus miles per hour? Sir, this is the Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, Alex with the sub bomb. Alright. Good lord. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Alex. Also, why? What the hell? Alright, does it show my top speed? It does not show my top speed, damn. unfortunate. Let's see here, like, to be fair, it scrolled by so quickly I wasn't able to read the names. So, now that we've established that this truck can go up to over 270 miles per hour with nitrous. Wet track. I'm scared. I'm terrified. So go. I forgot I had that. Thank you, Alex. I think this is our first race at the full Valencia. All the drivers are pissing themselves, including me. I also have to figure out how to pass everybody in 2 laps. Well, maybe staying within the track limits, although these trucks are very wide. You gotta be on the button at the start, because they are. Just get left behind. Don't. All that effort, and still last place. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was holding R1 thinking that was the nitrous button. No, that's the upshift button. Good lord, the chaos. Hey! I don't care if you were trying to make the turn in my lane. The track is wet. Honestly, not a lot of loss of grip. I don't know if it's because this truck's 4-wheel drive or what. There definitely is less grip, but it's not a lot. Good thing I remember we were doing the full circuit. Oh. Help. Hitting everything. Also, I'm so used to driving this track on a motorcycle, thanks MotoGP. It looks so small in comparison. I'm driving this wide-ass, this big-ass truck. Junk. .271 in the wet, down the front straight at Ricardo, Valencia. Jesus Christ. Alright, I have a 13-second lead. I think I can play it safe and just stay off the button. Also, it recharges very quickly, the nitrous. Alright, let's drive normally for a bit. Or at least attempt to. I'm actually very bad at this. There's a little subtle spray effect. Not a big one. Definitely there. Kinda cute. And nitro across the line. Cross the line going 264 miles per hour. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Brother. Must be if Goodrich 1-2, solo finish second. Hooray. 29 seconds. 1 minute 16 around Valencia. What the fuck? For reference, I think my fastest lap in MotoGP 13 around here was like a 129 or a 130. Fuck me. Alright. What is this game? Got 120 nitro points, or dollars. We got stage 2 suspension from Ibach. I did update the game category after I started. I actually remember that. Oh, we have all stage 2 upgrades now. Alright, so the only difference between stage 1 and stage 2 is the +1 to grip. Okay. Cool. Potty by Pet Boys, uh-oh. Alright, well, I guess time for the last race of the rookie season. France short in the dry for 3 laps. Oh, shit. That means Emmelant on the streets. In these things. Long straights. Oh, man. This might be a tough one. Mirrored Imola, by the way. It just now hit me. Now we're doing normal direction. However, it is mirrored. And it is on narrow roads. Narrow French roads. Or France adjacent. Let me just get my happy ass in the lead. Off wall. I don't think I ever noticed that this was Imola in Evolution GT. Because we were running it reversed and mirrored in that game. That's right, I have ABS on. I can actually stop the truck. No, I will not be turning it back. Alright, I've already fucked off, so I'm just gonna not use the nitro. Because I feel like not having a heart attack. You ought to know by now. Anyways. Get off the wall. Get off the fence. That brakes to the truck. I lose money. I do like the design of this truck. Like, in terms of just the visuals. That big-ass wing with the supports. Or struts. Alright, last lap. Hey, Havoc. So, have you ever seen a pickup truck go 270 miles per hour? Because I did a few minutes ago. Oh, I don't know what speed I recorded there because I got scared. $260. Ouch. Okay, I won. Hui. I did it. I won. Holy crap, the speed. It is a bit ridiculous. I did a 1 minute 16 around Valencia in the wet. Because of that shit. Alright. We got another upgrade. Here's our earnings. Oh, and we got our first stage 3 upgrade. Body, brought to you by Pep Boys. Oh, this is interesting. So we have -1 speed, -1 excel, +3 resistance, -2 braking. So the increased weight is really screwing with us here. Alright. We have unlocked a new truck, the Nightway. It's a new rear-wheel drive street truck, 1999, 505 horsepower. Ooh. You buy a remaster of this or Project Motor Racing? I'd buy a remaster of this, fuck it. Anyways. We've unlocked another Racing 4-wheel drive championship. I guess. New track. France full. Possible. I just said it. Therefore it is possible. Alright, so let's look at our new truck. The Leopard Racing Nightway. Oh wow, okay. This is basically the opposite of the front side in terms of it goes for power over drivability. Interesting. Very interesting. Oop. Alright, this is actually kind of a choice we have to make. Do we sacrifice the braking and speed for a little bit more rigidity, or we just, oh, the game won't let you. 9K. Like, it grays out the event. Anyway, season. Hey, you've unlocked a new season. We have completed the season. If you proceed to the new season, you won't be able to go back to the current one, just like an Evolution GT. Therefore, before entering the new season, make sure that you have completed everything you want to. Which season do you want to take part in? Okay, we'll stick with the current season for now, because what I want to do before we start the next season is do some challenges. Because we do have the challenge mode. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different challenge types, with 3 different challenges for each type. Easy, medium, and hard. So I think, now that we're done with the rookie season, let's do the easy challenges, because, I don't know, that sounds like a good way to do this. So first up is a Nitro Challenge. Easy one. Complete the lap within 70 seconds using the Nitro for no more than 15 seconds. Okay. We're using the, I don't think I can say that, Brothers Braun is the name of the truck. Germany full. A time limit of 1 minute 10 seconds, so 70 seconds. Dry weather, 7 opponents. There's actually going to be other trucks on the track. Okay. Interesting. Oh, this is gonna be race trucks, isn't it? Oh boy. Hmm. Nope, we're in street trucks. Okay, never mind. Keep upshifting when I'm into nitrous. Alright, so I just gotta get a sub 70-second lap. I don't know if I have to win to complete the challenge. I hope not, because the leader is fucked all the way off. It's also our first run of Germany full in this game. See how this track from Evolution GT goes in reverse. Back to normal speed, yeah, I know, right? Yay, we did it. Alright, I didn't have to win. Good. Your budget has increased. I think that means I got more money. I think. Guess let's find out. 48 yen budget. I did earn some money. Increased by how much? I'm not sure. The game is not telling me. I have $1,209 now, though. Yeah, it just doesn't say. Okay. It just doesn't tell me how much money I got. I guess we'll just have to manually check it out. So we're at 1209 right now. We're going to do the easy handling challenge next. So finish within the time limit, drive along the racing line. I mean, the extensive front side. Hey, look, a truck I've driven already. At Albacete Full, we have a 2-minute 10 time limit. No other trucks on the track, and dry weather. Here we go. Ricky, you could say that this is a sequel to Evolution GT. Because it is. That's why they're so similar, because you know, one's a sequel. Alright. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we do have a racing line. Looks like we have a little marker here. Shows us how far off the line we are. Very interesting. I am not touching the nitrous for this. Unless I absolutely have to. Okay, so this is kind of like those best racing line challenges I've done before. I'm sure that was a thing in Evo GT as well. The line turns red when I'm completely off of it. Go. Follow the line. We're way off the line. The spline. Ooh, that was a little too fast. Got it stopped in time. Got that speed adjustment. Yeah, we're way good on time. And across the line. We did it. Passed the handling challenge. Oh, there was a secondary goal. Did not move away from the racing line by more than 6.6 yards. I accomplished that. I think that's 6 meters, so yeah. Milestone made Supercross games, which are hilariously bad. New Milestone, terrible handling. I disagree. I've only played the first Monster Energy Supercross game, really, but felt fine to me, and I thought it was a decent game. Yeah, it says spline instead of a normal line, yeah. I think I would like to play the other Supercross games. Just haven't yet. Alright, I earned $500 from that, looks like. So we were at 1209, now we're at 1709. So I guess that's how much money we get from the easy challenges, at least. Oh dear, top speed, that scares me. Alright, equal or exceed the target speed at checkpoints and finish within the time limit. Oh, okay. That's right, so speed traps, like how it was in Evolution GT. So we're driving the Utopia Motor Edge. Think you know me. Germany short, 1 minute 10 time limit. Okay. Supercross 2000, that was not a Milestone game. Therefore, it doesn't count. That is a weird handling game, though. It was not the Nürburgring, it's just a street course. And yes, I would like to do that, Katoni. Alright, so we need to be at least 52 miles per hour. Jesus Christ. Am I spinning the tires, or does this thing have the shortest gears of all time? Oh, it has short gears, okay. I barely made that. Oh, it has extremely short gears, good lord. Come on, I need to be at 80. I failed. Sorry, I was trying to get used to the gearing of the truck. I wasn't prepared. Alright, let me ask you a question, Ricky. Have you played Supercross 25? Or are you just basing your opinion on an inaccurate or like by watching a video, which is not an accurate way to judge something? Apparently there was only, I was expecting more speed traps, especially with the 1 minute 10 time limit. Apparently not. Okay. I could probably find another person who says Supercross 25 is actually pretty good. Does that mean I'm right? Air MotoGP Racer. Hmm. Oh, hey, we got a next upgrade because of the money. So this one's max speed 1, acceleration 2. Ooh. I think that's different from the Stage 2 engine, actually. Hmm. So yeah, we do earn $500, at least from the easy challenges. Damn it. I keep gonna have to press right, not A. Or X. Okay, so yeah, this is a choice here. So do you want a little more top speed or a little more acceleration? Hmm. Damn, making me have to make a decision. Crazy. I'll just go with stage 3 just cause. Alright, 4 more easy challenges to go. Next up, braking. Complete the lap within the time limit, braking for no more than 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, Tiger Contact R is... Oh, it's gonna be race truck, isn't it? Going to Valencia. We have to complete a lap in... Well, I don't know about a lap, but... Yeah, it says complete the lap. So we have 1 minute 20 to do a lap at Valencia while braking for less than 10 seconds. Oh boy. I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. Remember Test Drive 5? And not really. I only ever played Test Drive 5, like, it was installed on our school, like, grade school computer. We got to play, like, when it was raining outside. At indoor recess. Back in the day. In the 90s. That's really my only experience with Test Drive 5. Test Drive 6, however, was, you know, a game I owned on the PlayStation and have a lot of nostalgia for. Childhood game. Oh! We're off the track. Back into the chaos of race trucks. Oh, jeez. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright. At least we met the goal. I just gotta get to the finish line. Made it. Black 5 with magenta stripes. Oh, hell yeah. A 111. I haven't played DT Racer yet. I have it. I have a physical copy. There is the possibility that I do attempt to let's play it because I own it. Might be a thing that happens in the future. Let's try 4. 10 for a T2E like him. I don't get it, Flash, but streak. Put yourself through torture. Who knows? Maybe I end up liking it. Who knows? Alright, damage challenge. Wonder what this entails. Win a medal starting with 50% of your car can... Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, again, that's kind of the same theme as it was in Evolution GT. Like, you have less health to start. Try winning. Oh, and it's race trucks. Oh boy. LT Monster, IZ Rocket. Scotland Short, 2 laps. Boy. You play this game with a wheel? I don't know. I don't know if this game has wheel support. Quick look at the manual, and it only shows the PS2 controller, so I don't know. Oh, this is the Phillip Island track. Oh god, alright. This will be interesting. Alright, so the goal is to win in 2 laps with my truck starting at half health. On this track where it's fucking impossible to pass because it's so narrow and these trucks are so wide and they're all over the place and I just took the lead. Also, we're going around mirrored Phillip Island. And because all these tracks have been reversed from Evolution GT, that means we did reverse mirrored Phillip Island in Evolution GT. Just kind of wild to think about. Oh, yep, I forgot where I was going. Okay, so we got a little shortcut here, because this is the short layout. Two of her first. I wonder what it'd be like going up that big steep ass hill after the what would be the first hairpin. They were going in reverse to down the hill in the braking zone. I hope they have their anti-wheelie set. Still kind of lock the brakes if you just stab them with the with ABS on, but it's not nearly as easy to do. And we have won the easy damage challenge across the K&N start-finish line. Go to motocross games. Weird way to spell MX versus ATV Unleashed. I don't know. Reflex was the last game in that series I played. I don't really remember anything about it, to be honest. Not only a left hairpin that they'd have to, like, start braking before the apex of the last turn for. It would be very interesting. They don't need to go reverse. I only had to finish on the podium, okay. Well, I did a little better than that. Alright, we have 2 more easy challenges to do. Next up, overtaking. So, win the race against 4 opponents. If someone overtakes you, the challenge is lost. So I have to pass them, but they can't pass me back. Gotcha. 2 laps at Spain, full in the extensive front side, so we're in street trucks. And it's only a 4-truck race. That was a 5-truck race, 4 opponents, duh. Numbers. How do they work? What the hell is that? Sorry, I got distracted by the dude on that, like, signpost. I can see the don't get passed back stipulation may potentially being a pain in the ass because of the nitro. Not here though, because I suck on street tracks. Go. That's right. This is the track with the hairpin that they forget exists. Oh, looks like they're making it through this time. At least the first 2 did. I don't know about the other 2. They're kind of off the map now. Oh, and into the wall. I heard that. Ouch. I don't think they're going to overtake me from here. I think we're good. I win. Overtaking challenge complete. Do not suffer and overtake. That's a really funny way to word it. That's a really funny way to word it. Do not suffer and overtake. Put a stop to overtaking suffering. Do you suffer from overtake? Try our new hip new drug. It'll help your overtake. However, you might die to everything else. 20% advertisement for treatment, 80% listing side effects and disclaimers and shit. Alright, last easy challenge. Time limit. Do your best against the clock. Get down on the accelerator. Get down. Okay. Pretty straightforward. So, we're in the Leopard Racing Indy Plus. Albacete full. Like an Indy car. Plus some stuff. He could die taking this. People dancing at someone's wedding. For real. All those freaking medicinal commercials are the same. Like, look at these people living out normal lives. They're having fun, happy. Side effects include... This thing's a 7-speed. What the hell? How many gears do you need in your truck? Yes. Oh, it's rear-wheel drive. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch out for wheel spin, I guess. So yeah, this is just a straight time trial. Just beat the fast lap, or beat the target time. Whoa. My first lap of the full Albacete circuit in this game as well. God, we are spinning the tires in 5th gear at 110 miles per hour. Oh, there's a turn. I got distracted by the speed. Oh, shit. Going 220. Weirdest side effect you heard? I don't know, because they're all pretty much the same. Nausea, vomiting, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, yay, Pepto-Bismol, fucking death. The one that gets me, I think, is like, it's like, if you take this, I failed, by the way, because I got stuck in the wall. If you take this, you are at higher risk of death. Just nondescript death. Spin those tires. Nope, that's just the name of our driver. Girl balls. Let's try to not get distracted by the incredible speeds. It's a good thing the brakes work well in this game, especially with ABS on. Even with ABS off, the brakes are alright. It's just, they're so easy to lock. There we go. Second time's a charm. Easy. Pet Boys. No, the brakes are provided by Brembo. Pet Boys provides... What does Pet Boys provide? I don't remember. Maybe it was the brakes. No. I don't remember. Oh, it's the chassis rigidity. I think that's what Pet Boys does. Yeah, brakes upgrade brought to you by Brembo. So, new brakes, -1 resistance, but +3 braking. That kind of cancels out the -2 braking resistance shit for the body. And that are all the easy challenges complete. And now we're at 24% complete. Damn it, I keep forgetting. I gotta press right, not X. So I get another additional +1 in braking, but -1 in resistance. And I guess now it's time to go to our next season. After finishing off the rookie season with Team BF Goodrich. We won all the things. Highest in-game money. I guess that's the most money I've earned in the race. Not counting like extra for like winning and stuff. I don't know. Driven 55 miles. I find that kind of hard to believe. Maybe I have. Then again, we apparently been driving for just over half an hour, so maybe. 1 wreck total, 116 overtakes, 2 clean laps. I've only had 2 clean laps so far. Ouch. Alright, who's the guy that... Here's Uzumaki. First place percentage of 14%. Damn, okay. BF Goodrich on top, baby. No podiums for XS or BBS at all. That's funny. Okie dokie. Well, before we go to the next season, I'm going to take a quick break, so,